Greetings, my friends. This is Maerlande.
And Comet.
We're going to move on with our beginner guide. And this, I believe, is turn number 3. We had a quick look at some of the stuff last time, and now we're going to look at our turns in detail. Comet, do you want to do your turn first?
And you can do yours.
Okay, I'll do my turn first. So I'm going to play Helheim. And we'll check our messages. So we had some battles. We looked at those last turn. You can look at them some more when it's yours. There's not a lot to see here. I have my first, these are called Svartals, Mage. This guy is Earth 2 and Death 3. That's pretty good. And he's starting some research. So now I want to think about, since I've got somebody researching, what he's going to work on. Well, alteration is generally good as an early choice. Do you remember what I told you about? It's got a lot of, you know what a buff spell is?
I believe it's where it gives you like special like ability things.
It's usually a spell that makes you stronger in combat.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or can buff other guys too.
Or maybe it gives you defense.
Defense or offense. So a lot of the buff spells in this game are in the alteration path. And see, if we take a look, here's a neat trick. That guy has Earth and Death, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he can only cast spells that are Earth and Death. If we push the E key, we see only the Earth spells. And there's some neat spells here. There's Stone Skin. Gives him armor, even if he doesn't have armor.
Ooh.
There's one called Earth Meld, which is really handy because it sticks guys in place.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and remember he's an Earth 2, so he can cast it. And then there's some other ones that come up. Yeah.
Wait,
you have a question?
what does Fists of Iron do?
Fists of Iron? Well, it's level 1, really quick to get. It lets you do a magical attack against someone right beside you instead of using a weapon. But usually, if you're a mage, well, if you're a mage, you don't really want to let them get that close. Because mages usually don't have armor or protection or good weapons or anything.
Yeah.
And casting a spell, it costs fatigue. So we'll talk about fatigue a little more later. But basically you start with 100 fatigue at the start of a fight.
Okay.
If you cast stuff that costs 30, well then you can do it maybe 3-4 times to get to 100, and then you fall asleep. And when you're asleep you have a defense of 0.
Okay.
Okay?
Is fatigue kind of like tiredness, I guess?
It's tiredness. Same
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. You can get fatigue back, but... And then the other kind of magic he has is death, so we can do a D key and look at that. Now, do you remember he had a 3 in death, right? 3 of the skulls? Purple
I
skulls?
think so.
Yeah, well, we can look at him. So there's a neat one here called Skeletal Body, which it makes you really hard to hurt by piercing weapons. You know what piercing is?
Are they kind of like spears and swords and things?
Well, things that stab. Spears and arrows, and swords if they stab, like some swords are stabbing swords. So that one's pretty cool. And there's some other really good ones higher up. Invulnerability. You can't be hurt by any weapons that don't have magic on them.
So I guess that would be the limit of the, that would be the last magic we can do besides disintegrate?
Well,
disintegrate?
No, with that guy, but you can forge equipment that gives you extra magic in one of the paths.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a really easy one to forge called the Skull Staff, which gives you +1 in death. So then he could cast 4s. There's other ways to get some boosts too, and we'll get to that. So there's ways to boost up above what you start with.
I saw the Flaming Skull. I saw that one.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that one, and construction is where all the forging is. In construction magic. So, okay. So, he's working, I think, in a good place. My army went over here, and we looked at how it went. Oh, here's something fun.
Ooh.
You see that? Right here?
Heroic ability?
Exactly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think... does it give you an ability?
Yeah.
Or, like a spell?
No.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Read that.
Okay. An equal to
Obesity.
Obesity.
Okay. Do you know what obesity means?
No.
Fat. Chubby. Big. Really, really big. But not just tall, big.
Okay.
So
This hero is of an extraordinary size and will have more hit points and strength at the cost of some encumbrance.
So
Any commander entering the Hall of Fame gets a heroic ability that will become increasingly better while it remains in the Hall of Fame.
right. I will tell you about the Hall of Fame right away here. Just watch it. Keep your hands down.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, he'll get better at that as long as he stays in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Now, the way you get in the Hall of Fame is you get experience for killing creatures and even for every fight.
Okay.
Okay? So that's pretty cool. Now, he's still the same guy he was. Didn't change anything. And I'm just going to push the C key to quickly remind us of how the battle went. So he only lost one guy. So I would say that our script setup was good, and he doesn't really need more guys right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Now the first thing we want to do when we take over a new province is we want to put up some defense. So right now, this new province, okay, it doesn't have much income. It's a waste. It's got one of our candles, so it's starting to get our scales. It doesn't have very many people, so it'll never be worth a lot of income, but it is worth some decent resources.
Yeah.
And our fort will siphon some of those to us. But most importantly, it has no defense.
Oh,
Defense are the troops that show up when someone attacks, and you keep them forever, as long as they don't all get destroyed. Now, defense costs quite a bit of gold, and we're playing computer opponents, so I'm going to go with the simple solution. You can click this with the mouse, like this, and you see this is how many guys you get. One commander and a couple guys. But you can also do it with the arrow, so go ahead and put this up to 11.
Okay.
Up arrow. Yeah, keep going up to 11. See, we get a bunch of guys. Now we get some archers. And one more. And some neat things to see. That cost us about 55 gold. Maybe 66. I can't remember. But the unrest reduction means that when there's unrest in the province, these guys will patrol it. And they keep it down. So that's not bad. I wouldn't buy this much if I was playing other people. But the computer 11 seems to slow down the computer. And then, now I'm going to look at this province interim. 60 archers, militias, and heavy infantries. Ooh, that looks a little hard. I think I want to send my guys against this one, which only says it has 10. And in the meantime, yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to buy an extra commander here. He's just an ordinary commander. He's got a leadership of 40.
Okay.
Just so that I have one. And then in my castle, well, I'd like to get another Svart Elf. Okay, I can afford it, but then I can't really afford any guys. So, I guess, can I get one? No, I can't get any. Can I get a Valkyrie? Just barely. I can get one. That's all I can get. And then, oh, look at army setup and see what I've got in there. Okay, I've got some Hell Herdlings. But I can't go get them. I'm thinking I should delay this attack and go back and get these guys. And I'm also thinking I should cancel this commander. And over here, I'm going to recruit, instead of the Valkyrie, I'm going to recruit a Hell Herdling. And then maybe some just ordinary guys.
Huskarls?
Huskarls are good. What guys did he have here? Let's take a look. Army setup. We had the Javelin guys. I like them. I think I'll get some more of those. Oh, but these are those are Surf Warriors. These are the Huskarls. I think I'll get some more Huskarls, as many as I can afford. Looks like only one. But even one's better than nothing. And then I'm out of gold. Now I have extra resources, but I don't have enough gold to buy with them. See, they cost 8 and 6. Or these Huskarls cost 25 and 10. So they cost more gold. But the Huskarls have that glamour, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it. I've spent all my gold. And I'm not actually going to expand this turn because I'm going to save up. So I'm going to end my turn.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
My turn?
Yeah. Now you can watch these again if you want.
Yeah.
Or
We already saw them, so
we
I
did.
don't know if we need to.
It's up to you.
battles are pretty exciting.
Yeah, they can be.
I like them.
And we'll have some hopefully before the end of this video. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and leave this. Okay, so your guys are sitting here,
I've got Siberia.
and they did really well.
Yeah.
I'll push the C key for you.
Okay.
See, you didn't lose anybody.
Mhm.
So you can hit exit.
Yep.
Let's start at your capital. Okay, so you got this extra commander. Most importantly, go to recruit. Do we have enough? We got enough gold. Get your Jarl. Yeah. Perfect. And you can afford one giant. Excellent. And then I would, what do these guys cost? Look at them. 30 and 19.
I think I can afford one.
You can get 2.
Yeah.
Perfect. And they can go with your other guys. So you spent all your gold and almost all your resources.
Yeah.
So you're done. This guy won't be ready for 2 turns. But once he's ready, he can take stuff all by himself. You want to right click and look at them?
Okay.
Okay.
Is he a commander?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You bet. So,
Can you have 2 commanders in one place?
oh yeah, you can have lots of commanders together in an army. But right at the beginning, you have so few commanders, you don't want to do that. The really neat things about this guy is he's got really good armor at 16. And he's got 72 hit points. Now we have a bless of regeneration, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's
Anyway.
it's 10%. Now you probably don't know what percent really means.
No, I don't really.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, 10% is the same as 1 part of 10.
Okay.
Okay. So that means he gets a regeneration of 1/10 of his hit points. So his hit points are 7. So 1/10 is 7.
Okay.
So he can regenerate 7 points every round.
Okay.
That's pretty good. And then he's still got magic once we do some research. And he can bless himself because he's a priest.
Got 1 unknown.
That one will depend. That'll be a
He's got
random.
one
Go ahead and
random.
click on that. So it could be air, water, or death. And he gets that one. 100 is like all the time. And then he has a little bit of a chance to get one more. But they would be different. They could be different.
Yeah.
So he will go ahead and exit.
Yeah.
He'll probably be one of 3 things. He'll be air 1, water 3, death 2. Or water 4, death 2. Or water 3, death 3.
Okay.
Those are the options he'll be. And he's got all these good specials. As long as you don't go against fire guys, you're in good shape.
Yeah. Fire is pretty bad.
Yeah, and remember he's sacred, so if he can bless himself. Okay, go ahead
He's
and
priest.
yeah, go ahead and exit.
He's level 2.
So you're good for buying. So you're set up.
No.
Now you should go here.
This is Siberia.
Yeah, and buy all the province defense you can. So click on defense.
Where's the... Here it is.
Yeah, and you can up arrow or use your mouse.
No.
So you can only afford 3 right now. Go ahead. That's
Go to
it.
3.
That's all you can afford.
What are these guys?
Those are lion tribes. Go ahead. You right click on them to see. So those are javelins with
First
shields.
survival and undisciplined.
Undisciplined means you can't tell them what to do. They just run forward,
Okay. Attack!
basically. Okay?
Like mine.
And they have no protection, but they do have a shield.
Well, that's
So
good.
they're just wearing like a loincloth.
Right.
They're African guys.
And there's line tribe archers.
Right. You can right click on those.
Okay.
See?
They've got no protection. They've got 10 magic resistance.
That's average.
Okay.
But they got short bows.
Short bows.
And they're undisciplined.
And they've got a dagger too.
Yeah, if somebody gets close.
Yeah.
Okay. But bows are always good. Okay, you can exit here. So, let's go here and just see if we have any guys. I can't remember if we bought any. Right
We
click.
did. We bought
Go to your army setup.
set up. I think we bought some.
Just this guy. He might as well
yeah.
stay there.
We just bought him.
Yeah. Okay,
We just bought the Jotun Jarl.
that's right. Jarl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jotun Jarl.
Jarl, yeah. Jotun
Okay.
Jarl. Yeah, you got it. So, I think these guys should attack those cavalry.
Okay.
Right click on those and look at them. 40. Horse tribes. Okay, so
Okay.
they're horse archers.
Okay.
Your guys have shields and are pretty tough. But I noticed something in our fight that we should make a little change.
What?
Okay? Go to your army setup.
Army setup?
Okay. I think you should get rid of the formation. So click on the green box.
Oops.
Yeah, not that. Don't worry about that. The green box.
Green box.
Just go back to box. Okay?
And oops.
Where they were was good. In the middle. Okay. Now leave this.
Exit.
Okay, and we'll notice something. Okay, when we went to box, their morale went up.
Okay.
And the other thing is I forgot something. They move quicker in box, and we will actually want them to get close fast.
Yeah.
Do the same for the javelin guys.
I remember seeing you. Seeing you use this formation. Now.
Yeah. Yeah, you can move them right to the front. If you want to move those guys, no, you have to go back, exit, and back to them.
I keep forgetting about that. It's awkward.
No, wrong one.
And
Just leave them like. Oh. Okay. That's good.
this is awkward.
Yeah, it is a little tricky. You want to click there. And you can use the arrows, actually. Oh, there you go. You got it. Okay, one more thing. I think you should take your 3 skin shifters. So
Yeah.
double click, quick. There you go. Put them in a new unit by clicking on the commander's picture. Okay? And then put them just behind.
Okay.
Because we don't want them shot. Because they don't have shields. There. Perfect. And then exit. Okay, I think this is a better setup. So go ahead.
Oh, now their morale went back down.
Yeah, it's because there's 3 squads when he only could command 2 without penalty. But they were -1 before, it did fine. So they're the same as they were. So I think you're done there.
Okay.
Okay?
So are we both going to do two turns?
We don't have time, I don't think, in this video.
Okay.
Go ahead and click exit. Okay. Click his picture. Now he's active. Move him to those horse archers.
Oh, I keep
Try
doing
again.
It's
Right
hard.
click. Yeah.
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, it's the left.
then left.
There.
I'm used to moving with right click.
True. A lot of games move is right click.
Yeah.
But in this one, select province is right click.
Yeah.
So, you've done everything you need to do for this round because you don't
Okay.
have any research yet.
Yeah.
So you can hit end turn. Yeah. And now you can hit host.
Host.
Yeah. And it's working through. See, there's battles. That one went a long ways.
Ooh,
Okay.
I got
Well,
that.
let's see what the action is. You had a battle. Ooh, you lost a few.
Ooh, that's...
Oh, and you failed.
Oh, I did?
Whoops. Yeah. Oh, that's not so fun.
Oh, did
Well-
I lose them all?
No, you lost 6.
I lost 6 in total.
Yeah.
3 spearmen and 3 javelins.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to have to rethink this whole thing.
Now, did they fall back?
Well, we can watch it in action and see. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they ran away.
Yeah.
Go ahead and view.
Oh, that wasn't good.
Yeah. Well, we'll watch the view, and that'll be the last thing in this episode. Okay, here they go. Oh. Just to be totally sure, I'm going to make sure there's no sound. Okay, you can use the arrow keys here to watch them. Okay, so
Oh,
they're
look at them
throwing,
all.
yeah, they're throwing their javelins.
Loads.
There was a lot. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was my mistake.
Yeah, I see why we lost. How we lost.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's so many of them. And
Yeah.
got so many archers too.
Well, oh well.
Oh.
Yeah, see, once there's a thing you can do, press the space bar to pause. Okay. Right click on these guys that have turned around. Oh, here, let's move a little closer. We can forward arrow. Oh, see his morale dropped to 11. See, it's red.
Oh.
Yeah, so they
So
broke.
that's why.
Yeah. The
It's a-
squads
it's
might
a
be too small, too.
Broken squad, I guess.
Yeah. See, just a sec. I can move over a little.
Let's check the other guys.
So they're at 11.
And what about the
Skin shifters. Oof, that guy's in rough shape.
That guy's nailed.
Okay, I'm gonna
Try this
unpause.
guy.
Well, he's okay.
Oh, what's this?
That's his regenerate. They
Oh, that's
regenerate.
good.
That's why they're worth. Oh, he isn't even hurt.
Okay, he's not doing
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna unpause. Uh oh. Yeah, I think everybody now they're all running.
Yeah, I can see where.
Yeah.
What's these guys' names? I forgot.
I pause so you can grab them. Oh, pause again. Okay, now you should be able to get them. No,
Yeah.
come on, give me a pause. It's
Oh,
not
well,
working.
Forget it.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we're
well.
gonna have to rethink this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit the Q button to quit. Hit exit.
Yeah.
And
Bright mind of Groot.
bright. Oh yeah, the bright mind of Groot. That's cool.
Yeah.
So you got guys kind of scattered all over.
Yeah.
That's kind of a pain.
I think I better get these guys to go back.
Well, I don't think you have a commander there. Right click
Yeah.
on Zaburia. No, there's no commander, so you got to send somebody over there, get them, and bring them back.
Hmm.
But we'll do that next episode, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So let's say goodbye.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hope you had fun.
Yep. I'll
See
see you in
ya.
the next video.
See you in the next video.
Oh, whoops.
No, that's okay.